Hi there. So MarchOn day 27, I believe. Yeah. First order of business. I am the worst, admittedly, at ending giveaways because I'll put a deadline on there and then I'll forget the deadline that I set and then I'll forget to pick a winner. So I finally picked a winner today, even though the giveaway was supposed to end on Saturday. So I guess I extended it. But the winner is, drumroll, for these two things, this Wet n Wild bronzer and this Revlon cream shadows, is B Loves to Scrapbook, and I'm going to message her after I filmed this, but she has been such a huge part of my channel the past few weeks, I guess, and I am so appreciative of it, and thank you so much. But she's just been commenting and giving me feedback on my videos, and I just am so grateful for that. So congratulations. I will message you after this video, so you'll probably hear about it before you see this video. But congratulations. I'll mail this out tomorrow or whenever you send me your address. But let's get on to the video. Let me put this down first. Today I'm going to be doing current empties and current beauty purchases. So these purchases are within the last few weeks, so they're not current, but some of them have just arrived or within the past few weeks. So I'm going to start with my empties, and some of these aren't actually empty yet, but there's literally one more use out of them, so I just thought I'd put it in this video. So the first thing I actually finished last night, and it's this Lancome moisturizer that I already showed you guys, and I finally finished it. It's a bittersweet kind of thing where I'm glad I finished it, because you know that excitement of when you finish something. Yeah, I'm happy that I finished it because it means I use it, and also I can move on to another product. But I loved this. It smelled so good, like roses, and I'll probably repurchase this after I finish all my other stuff or I try out some other things, but I really liked this, so I recommend it. And it's called the Regenergy. I don't know, but it's the Double Performance Treatment Anti-Wrinkle Firming Sew-In Double Performance. I don't know. It's all this French stuff. So loved this. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. My phone just blew up with texts. And I have an irregular text because I like to know that it's my phone. And I should have put on silent. But anyway, moving on. The next thing is this Garnier Skin Renew Serum. And I've shown this before. And it's basically dead. So I love the smell of this also. And I realized that I love the smell. And I realized that it actually makes my face brighter and more awake looking, and it makes my skin more resilient, I want to say, and it's not like it firms it basically. But I totally recommend this for a daily moisturizer for every morning. That's what I used to use it for, and now it's dead, so I'll probably try to find this again. But I'm not sure if they still have this on the shelves, because I actually got this at TJ Maxx, so it's probably discontinued or something, which I'm going to be really sad about, but I'll probably find something else because I love the smell of Garnier, and anything I try from them is really good. So the other thing that I recently finished, actually I finished this a few days ago, but it's this e.l.f. brow gel, and let me tell you guys, this has lasted me over a year, so I'm just so happy about this, and I finally killed it, and I'm going to go get another one, and it's only $1, and it has lasted me over a year, so I really recommend this e.l.f. brow gel. And it's the Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara, but I've never used this on my lashes. I just use it on my brows. And then the last empty I have is my Suave Dry Shampoo, and I've talked about this before. I love it. I'm definitely repurchasing this. I love that it sucks the oil up and it gives you volume, and it doesn't leave your hair white like some of them do. So I really recommend this if you're looking for a dry shampoo. But I was actually, before I'm going to repurchase this, I'm going to be trying out the Lush dry shampoo, the powder one. I heard about it from, I forget who, but I want to try that one out before I get this again. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'll probably do a comparison video or something. So that's all for my empties. I'm talking really fast because I have a lot of recent purchases that I want to get through. So the first things this is the most recent thing actually that just came in, and it actually took longer than the first time I ordered these to come in, which was really kind of annoying because I was really expecting them in a week because that's how long it took the first time. But basically, they're these fake lashes that I got on eBay, and I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. But basically, they're $1.50 for 10 sets, and it's amazing. Let me zoom in to show you guys the two that I got. This is the first pair that I got, and it's the ones that are crisscrossed, and I just like these for more natural looking lashes, and I already have a pair that are kind of short like this but not the crisscross, and I wanted to try them out from here because I really like this kind. This is the second set that I got, and these are just crazy lashes that are good for clubbing or just going out, and these are so pretty. I'm in love with these. Can't wait to try them out. I'll probably do a tutorial with them or something because I'm really excited about Basically, I'm going backwards in my order history because this is the thing I got before that, and it's this kind of mesh string that it's kind of like the brush guard, and I actually heard about this from my friend Paulina, and here's an example of what it looks like on the brush, and I just love this because it's so much cheaper. It was like about $1 something, and it's a whole, I don't know how long this is, but I got it on eBay, and I'll link that down below also if you guys are interested. But you can cut it to the size you want, and it keeps your brushes in really good shape. And I'm sorry this one's dirty because I didn't wash it yet, but I have just been loving this. And you just slip it from the bottom up, and then it keeps your shape in form, and I love it. As you guys know, I love my baby lips, and I have the cherry one, and I finally got the peach one that I really wanted for a really long time, and I just love this so much more because it's nude and almost clear. Well, not clear, but it still has a little bit of peachy color, and I just love this because I do not need a mirror, or I don't need to check on it to reapply it. It's basically a lip balm, and it smells so good because if you know me, you know I love peach, and I love the packaging, the color packaging on this. It's peach and purple, and I just think it's adorable. And I finally gave in and purchased the Maybelline 24-hour color tattoo, and I got it in the color Fierce and Tangy. It's this orange one, and I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about this already, so I won't go into detail, but it's this vibrant, beautiful tangerine color, and I'm so excited for this for summer. Now here's something I've been wanting to try for a really, really long time. Well, since it came out a few weeks ago. But it's this liquid felt tip liner from Maybelline. And I just have been in love with felt tip liquid liners. So I wanted to try this out, and it seemed really precise, and I just am so excited to try this. I actually just picked this up a few days ago when I was at CVS, so I'll let you guys know how I like it. Next, I have a few purchases from Jenna.sais.quoi, which I purchased on HotLook a few weeks ago, maybe over a month ago. And the first thing I have is this Eye Rescue Bio Complex Cover Concealer, and it looks like this. I got it in the shade medium, and it's a pretty cheap plastic container, I want to say, and the top is kind of a plastic, but it has a matte feel to it, kind of felt and soft, so I feel like it's kind of tacky, but here's what it looks like inside, and the formulation of this is pretty dry. Oh wait, okay, I had some stuff on my hand earlier, so it's not actually orange. Okay, let me try with this finger. It's a very dry formulation, which I'm not a fan of because I feel like from what I've experienced with this over the past few days, it's too dry for under my eyes, and I have pretty dry skin, so that really threw me off a little bit, and it tends to cake, which I am not a fan of at all. But I'm gonna give it a few more goes and see how it goes, because from what I've seen, it's very sheer, so there's no coverage for blemishes and all that other stuff. So if you have oily skin, I'd give this a try, but for those of you that have dry skin like me, I do not recommend this at all. But I will give you an updated review if I find otherwise. I got another concealer from Jenna.sais.quoi, and this one is the front cover concealer, and I have had the worst experience with this ever. I'm going to try to open it if I can, and this is in the shade Mid, number 2. And it comes in this really pink packaging box, and there's this, if you can see that, it's like an underlying kind of texture that says JK for Jenna.sais.quoi, and on the inside it looks like this, Okay, so it's a black tube. I expected this to be bigger. Actually, it's upside down. And this is JK Gemma Kid on it. And then when you open it, it's a kind of a felt tip. Yeah, not a felt tip, but a brush tip. Yeah, a brush tip. And then you twist this. I've had the worst experience with this because I thought it was just the first time opening it that it would do this, but it was 3 uses into it. I would twist it and it would shoot out and it would get everywhere and oil would come out, and I just did not like this. Well, after I got the product out, like the actual product, it was pretty good coverage and pretty good formulation, which I liked, but I do not approve of this packaging. But the formulation of the overall concealer is good once you get it out. I'm just not a fan of the packaging. The last thing I got from Gemma Kid is this cream blush, and I love the box of this. It's a matte black, and then there's a shiny outline of a girl's face, if you can see that. And I got this in the color Guava. And what I like about all these Gemma Kid products is that inside each one there's a little instruction, kind of how to and ingredients little sheet in there, so that's pretty nifty. And like I said, I got it in the shade Guava number 2. It looks like that. And here's what the packaging looks like. Like the top of the first concealer I showed from here, it's kind of a matte, squishy black kind of outside. And then there's this cheap plastic covering. And then you just open it like this. And here's what the color looks like. I've given this a few test runs, and it's a cream to powder finish. And let me try to swatch this for you. When you swatch it, it's a creamy texture, and then when you swatch it, it blends really nicely. So I do like this a lot. You can see that, and it gives a really pretty glow. And I'm always skeptical about cream blushes because I feel like it's gonna mess up my foundation, but with this one, I feel like it just blends right in and it doesn't rub anything away. And you can see it's just a very natural, pretty glow, even though it looks very intimidating in the pot. Lastly, I have some purchases from the balm, and this came in a set that I got at TJ Maxx, and this is a makeup remover, and I have actually not had a chance to use this because it kind of scares me a little bit, so I'm gonna try to work up some courage tonight and take off my makeup with this and see how it goes and then review it. And then what also came in that set is a pigment, which I have in the other room, so I don't have it with me, but I love it. And in that set came a mascara, which I didn't like, so I gave it to my aunt. But also these 2 shadows that I am in love with. It opens up with a magnet, and then there's a mirror on top. And this first one is called Mischievous Marissa, and it's this peachy golden color, and it's just beautiful. And this will be in my March favorites for sure. The other one is called Sexy Stacy, and also it has a mirror, and it's this ashy kind of gray color, and I just really like this to set my eyeliner. My last The Balm purchase was actually not from TJ Maxx, but from Hot Look, and I got the Nuditude palette, and it comes in this little slip that looks exactly like the actual palette, and this is basically like the Naked palette. And I'm going to be doing a more in-depth review of this, but basically I'm in love with it, and it looks like this. Here's an overview of the shadows. I'm not going to go too in-depth because I am going to be doing a review and swatches video, so it just looks like that. And there's a huge mirror on top, which I love. And this is actually the new packaging, not packaging, but like design on the backboard here, and I like the old packaging a lot better. So I will be talking about that in my review video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know if you guys have any specific review requests, and I will see you guys tomorrow for MarchOn Day 28. Bye!